Jonathan, 600 UK are very well known in this country for the supply of machines like we've got behind us, your Colchester and your Harrison machines. But what people may not know is actually how popular your chucks are and how many of them you sell per year. And that's a point of focus for this morning, really. So tell us about the range of work holding and chucks that you do.
Well, Pratt Bernard has been going for about 100 years, so it's been going for a long, long time from the Halifax site over back to the Hemmerwhite site now. And we do a full range of standard 3-jaw chucks, 4-jaw scroll and independent chucks, as well as up to the big special chucks that we can manufacture on site.
And this here is an example. We've got 3-jaw chucks here, and you mentioned that you do a standard chuck and a super precision chuck. What's the differences between the two?
Well, you have the standard accuracy chuck, which is a 3-jaw scroll chuck, self-centering. It's manufactured from SG iron, as most of our chucks up to 400mm are, and it's manufactured with a flat scroll internally. So the accuracy of the standard accuracy is still good, still to international standards, but the longevity isn't there all the time. Once you then move on from your standard accuracy onto your super precision, which is manufactured again out of SG iron, and it's manufactured with a beveled scroll.
So that's the fundamental difference?
That's the fundamental difference in the two chucks, which the beveled scroll gives you longevity in the accuracy of the chuck.
Okay, now we look at the machine that we've got behind us here. This has got a super precision chuck on it. Would you supply, when you supply a new machine tool, would you always put a super precision on rather than a standard?
Yeah, with all our new machines that we do supply, we will supply a super precision chuck as standard. A lot with the standard machines that we supply, we will also supply a 4-jaw chuck as well, 4-jaw independent chuck.
Now, what people might think is every machine, every lathe needs a chuck. So you sell hundreds of these a year. But what does make your chucks better or different to some others that might be available on the market? Because that's the burning question, really.
I mean, we have a lot of stock of the product. We have a good reputation for a number of years where the quality and the precision of the chucks is maintained regularly. We have, like I say, a good reputation in the market. We've been around for a long time. We have a lot of competition out there, and there's not a lot of difference between the quality and the accuracy of those chucks as well. But we are a UK-based machine tool manufacturers which supply UK-manufactured chucks.
And if you were watching this, you don't have to sit there thinking, well, actually, I haven't got a Colchester machine or a Harrison machine. I've got another, so I can't buy their chuck. That's not right, is it?
No, all our standard chucks are manufactured with a recess mount. So we supply adapters to mount onto the recess that can go on any A-type, D-type spindle nose that there is out in the market. So it doesn't have to be a Colchester or Harrison lathe for us to fit our chucks. We can fit it on any variation of machine.
And that's the same applies to a new machine, a used machine?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter, does it?
No, there's no difference. We can still mount it onto any particular machine that we have out there.
Now these chucks that we've got here are all kind of an 8-inch chuck size by the look of it. What is the maximum diameter you'd go to on a 3-jaw, and what's the smallest?
Well, we go down to 170mm on the smallest chuck that we do on a 3-jaw, and we go up to anything up to 1.2 metres. We can manufacture in-house. We have the facility to be able to turn the body at 1.2 metres. Anything above that, we can still look at manufacturing it, but there may be a little bit of external work that's required. And so we can manufacture from that size of 170mm all the way up to 1.2 metres.
So whatever the application, really, you can satisfy it here at 600 UK?
Yes, I mean, we have a big standard range of 3-jaw chucks that go from the 170 up to the 400-500mm as standard products. Anything above that, we can design, manufacture, bigger bore size, bigger jaws, whatever requirements you need. Maybe you want to go for 2-piece jaws rather than single-piece jaws. We've got the facility, because we design and manufacture in-house, that we can make it basically, as long as it's physically possible for us to do it, and within the realms of what the chuck can do, we can manufacture it.
And when you buy one of these, what do they come with, Jonathan, when it comes to the jaws and the accessories?
Yeah, with the standard chucks, we supply Obviously, a key with the chuck. The standard and super precision chucks come with inside and outside jaws, so it's dependent on how you grip your component. That's standard that they come with inside and outside jaws. On the set right chucks, they come as two-piece jaws, which basically is a combination of inside and outside jaws.
Okay, tell me about the set right and the grip true.
Right, the set right and the grip true chucks are based around the super precision chuck with a beveled scroll to give us longevity of the accuracy. But on the set right chuck, we have a way of adjusting the chuck to the spindle to again give us even increased accuracy on the component. The set right is adjusted with some grub screws around the sides, so you put the chuck on and then you adjust it to the spindle with clocking up the body of the chuck. That is used mainly in lathe applications, turning applications.
Why are you going to need that? To give you more?
To give you a little bit more accuracy with regards to the spindle on the machine, if you need that extra accuracy on the component that you're machining. So that is used mainly on the lathe application with the turning. The grip true is the same as a super precision chuck with the bevel scroll, but we have a different type of adjustment which gives you more accuracy. Now that is mainly used in grinding applications, so it wouldn't necessarily be used on a lathe. You can use it on a lathe because it will still give you the same kind of accuracy, but you can use it more in grinding applications, and it's adjusted and it gives you finer adjustments. So you would more than likely with the grip true, you would put the component in and you would clock the component up rather than just the chuck.
Sounds like you cover all bases when it comes to chucks.
We try as best, yes.
Great insight, thanks Jonathan.
No problem.